Hello, everybody. That guy, or MacFeely here, on my way over to that guy's bunker of fun. I apologize that I did not realize my microphone was muted when I started the broadcast. So, what I'm doing is coming over to that guy's bunker of fun for a visual cue. And so, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so what I'm actually doing is I'm making iron bars, and instead of doing the ramps, I'm going to just do the iron bars. That way when you're up there, you can shoot down through. And once you see the design of it, it's similar, but I did add a couple of features that guy doesn't have. Now, what I was doing there, standing in front of the forge, just standing there staring at it, I was explaining that I need about 46 of those iron bars. So it's going to take a few minutes for those to cook. And as you'll see, it is only day 348. Horde night is 350. So I'm on 50-minute days, and it's currently, 5 o'clock and 5:38 in the afternoon. So it's going to be probably a little over an hour or so. So if you're watching this broadcast in the future, feel free to fast forward until I get over to the bunker and actually start working on it. I do want to maybe set up a mini base within that bunker. There's going to be only one door in and one escape hatch out the top, just like that guy's bunker. There's a couple of ways to get out from here. If you're new to the broadcast of my 7 days, you've probably never seen Castle MacFeely, and it's pretty extensive. I'm going to go back down to my mini bike here and see if I've got any room to maybe grab a few more things. You'll notice that the whole reason that drawbridge is there and that tower is because there is an entire pit of spikes that lines the entire outside walls of Castle MacFeely. Ain't no zombies getting in. That and all the land is fertilized, so there's no way zombies can spawn. Oop, that's not my mini bike. Right. It's right up here. Come on, man. Oh, I got a couple of spaces, so I'm going to throw that in there and throw that vault door in there. As you can see, this is the north entrance, the wood entrance. I thought about making all 4 entrances out of different materials, because obviously wood, and then you got iron, and then you got steel, and then you got concrete. And even though you can upgrade that beyond that with the forged steel and the polish and everything else, I don't know, kind of keep it down to the concrete level. So we'll just walk around the outside of the wall here. Got the anti-spider zombie band on it, just like that guy's bunker. So we'll come around here to the front. This is the main entrance that I came in before. This was the concrete entrance. This is the first entrance. This used to have different doors and everything, and actually, that guy and I blew the shit out of it. Blew it up because it was supposed to be a mini bike garage. But the mini bikes glitched through the concrete and disappeared. So I spent a lot of time um, digging, chipping away with a pickaxe. Not a lot of fun. So I'm going to grab, oh, you know what, that's probably what else I should grab, is some of these storage boxes. Okay, so, boy, we're not going to have enough room for those iron bars, so doesn't matter. We may as well come back. We've got plenty of time until the Horde night. So I just want to make sure I closed that door there. Yep, that door's closed. And we'll just walk back around instead of going through the maze to get to the other side. And, yeah, all these trees I planted have my own personal forest. Spent a lot of time south of here with a chainsaw, which is pretty awesome for killing zombies too, I have to admit, but it is, you know, you gotta make sure you have a nice large gasoline supply. And all I can say is scavenge, 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 and have friends. Because the more y'all split off and scavenge and come back and pull your resources, the faster you can build such monstrosities as I. So, we're gonna hop on the road, and we're gonna come this way. We're just gonna follow the road because I actually built it on the road, and it's north of us. But it's a lot easier if you just stick to the road. And I'm gonna fix that little problem right there too eventually. Make the road a little bit better. So the road's gonna bear to the north here. So we'll just follow the road north, you know, and I haven't set a waypoint there yet, or a marker on my map, but it is, you can see, zoom in, right there. See, right there in the middle of the road. So I think what we'll do is we'll save that waypoint as a castle. And that way, once we get up to that fork in the road, which I've been thinking about it, of course, start putting out road markers to where my stuff is, because I got stuff all over the place. Got a northern command, got a western command, got Castle MacFeely, got that guy's bunker of fun, and his pit of fun, and then, of course, my Sphinx and Pyramid project. Yeah, zombies, if you want a piece, you can just follow the road. I have plenty for you, man. Don't worry. Get out of my way. And we're not far from a town, if you saw on the map, so I'm hoping Horde Nights might be a little bit more lively. Or I don't know. We'll see. The last time that guy and I did a Horde night together, the game glitched out on us. Because we were doing it from his bunker, which, as you saw, I think I've overlit it. I think that's part of the problem, is that there's way too much light. So, here's the new bunker. Yay! Alright, turn that off. Ooh, boy. Forgot how dark this game is. Okay, so as we approach the bunker, you can see I've already upgraded it with the steel. I do have the reinforced steel upgrade, but I'm only going to upgrade parts of it because the steel upgrade does not stretch very far. Now, the parts that I'm going to upgrade essentially is just going to be this bottom band of blocks all the way around, and then around the door frame. Which, as you can see, I've got this chintzy little door here. But I'm going to do up and around the door frame. That way, as zombies pile up in here, and as you can see, I use arrow slits all the way down on the bottom, only around this area here, because essentially the zombies are all going to be coming towards this door. They love doors. You know, I don't know how they know that there's doors there, but they know. So I'm just going to, oh shit, and try not to go through the gap and get the panel behind it. Alright, so now these back here are solid. That way zombies can only come from one direction. See, I've already had a couple of visitors. They wanted to come say hello. Excuse me. Okay. That one. And that one. Alright, so. Get that piece of shit out of the way. And I actually want this to be a in-swing door. I think I left it on the bike. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put down supply box. And maybe I'll upgrade a little bit more. I did bring quite a bit of that stuff. So I brought extra food for everybody who might come in, some vitamins, throw first aid kits in there, brought some extra ammunition, and go. So, run back over to the mini bike here, right there, and let's see, let's go ahead and grab these lights, those lights, that, and grab some splints, I'll throw those in there. Should have grabbed some antibiotics, but that's what I grabbed the honey for. There we go. Okay. So I'll come back over yonder. And grab this vault door. And I want it to... Yeah, well, that's going to be an outswing. Whatevs. Oh. And not a moment too soon. Look at that. We can already give it a little test. Yeah, what you doing, Ed? Get off my door. Get off my lawn. And there we go. Oh, I see. It's just a roaming horde. Y'all don't want a piece of me? Okay, well. You know. There. More vision now. So, what I need to do is I need to... Oh, hush. Where are you at? Right there. Shot you in the back. Okay. As I was going to say, the zombies are rudely interrupting me. I'm going to make some stands for the lights that I'm going to put on the perimeter. And I think I'll go with these guys. Actually, no, I think I'll go with these guys. So, let's see, I got essentially 4 corners, and then I got the middle. I really don't care about lighting the entire perimeter. It's not a priority. Basically, just need the ones here at the door. Or light here at the door. Now, if you'll stop banging on my door. Okay. Did I not? Oh, I must have. Miles. Mr. Miles is my doggy. What are you barking at, goofball? Is somebody outside? I should have a wee bit of forged steel in the mini bike. And I did. Well, we can just upgrade that guy. Okay. You know, you guys are way too early for the Horde night. Okay, so let me see. I'm just trying to click here. I'm gonna do 5 of those. And then one of the problems that we've always had is actually like getting on to them. So I'm having a brain fart. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna park this. How about just a little slightly closer so I don't have to run so darn far? Nope. Come on. There we go. I thought I grabbed some more wood. Good thing I'm near a forest. Oh, heck, there's a bunch of you here. My shotgun is maxed. My rifle is not. Oh, there we go. But that's okay. I got iron, so I can go ahead and create a ladder. Iron ladder. Come on. So I can get up top, and I guess instead of wood, I'll do... Did I see... There we go. I'll do 5 of those. Dang it. Oh. That's right, I put them in that other box. Need my lights. Gonna put up some lights. Gonna put up some lights. Oh. Duh, I'm blind as hell. They're still on me. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna put up just a couple inside. Maybe just one. No, let's put up two. Let's put up one here and one here. There. That'll provide ample light in here, I think. So, don't have... Nope. This was nothing for it. We're going to have to go out and chop down some trees. Probably have to chop down maybe two. Or one. This is a big one right here. Oh, yeah. And we'll be considerate to Mother Nature. Come on. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Let's come back over yonder way. Yeah, that guy's cold, really? Okay. I only needed 4, but whatever. So there's my access to the roof. Throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. And let's see, we got our scrap stairs, and we got our 5 pillars. So we'll go ahead and put our lights up. Oh. That is a quick exit off the top of the roof, I forgot. Put a railing up. Oh. Can't believe I didn't upgrade those. Dang it. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna have to go back and get those grates. But let's see. Let's throw those on the belt. That on the belt, and those on the belt. And I think because these are, dang it. There. Because these things are like 4 long. I want it to be right about there, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think we'll just go the one up there. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So now we just need the 4 corners. Go like that, and like that, and we'll just go ahead and keep the light out as far as possible. Oh, you want to do that. Okay. Like that. Like that. And like that. Okay. Now we can put some stairs. How do we do that? Because you can't put stairs diagonally. But I think if I put them like that, let's see. Yep, we can get right up onto it. Sweet. Okay. So go ahead and put it there. Put one there. And there. Great, now we can get up. And let me go ahead and... Come on. Really? You're not going to let me turn it on? Thank you. And there we go. Bada bing. Excuse me. We do need to create a hatch. So... Okay. So we need to go 90 degrees to the ladder. And there we go. Full hatch. Alright. So, let's see. I think, since I got the wood, I may as well just make some wood pillars instead of... And what I'm going to do is an ode to that guy, since this entire bunker is an ode to that guy anyway. What I'm going to do, should be it, is I'm going to create some wooden pillars and put torches on them for lighting, and then I'm going to mine the road. The road is going to be no bueno. Let's see here. There. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll put the first corner. Oops. That could be bad. Oh yeah, here, just put down a torch and throw down a landmine instead. No, that'd be bad. Alright, so we go right here, I think. 3 high. Well, that one's going to be 4 high, I guess. And that gets... torch on every side. This one here in the street really only needs to be 2 high. No. Boo. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, I did bring my pickaxe because I had 2 errors when I made this. So let me go ahead and finish these light pillars first. Okay. And we'll just do another one here on this side of the road too. And then we'll lay some mines on the road. Be careful when we do this now. Don't want to be too close. I don't know if they'll ever go off. I can't see them. Oh god, that's scary. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do... Okay, that's good. That's close enough, I think. And then one more. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Don't go anywhere past that. That would be bad. Alright. So, let's see. Go ahead and leave some supplies behind here. Leave that for infections. Leave some iron. And that for repairs. That for repairs. Let's see. Invariably, you will lose a light or two because, yeah, I don't know. This bunker kind of is a little bit different because I've got all the arrow slits here around the door. And that's what's missing from that, guys, is that allows you to stand right here and shoot at anything that's standing at the door. Yeah, whereas in his, you essentially have to be standing on the outside edge of one of those lights. And if a zombie cop comes by and spews his nasty acid at you, or if you shoot it out from underneath you, then it's bad times. So I'm just going to leave those in there as well. That, leave those, because I may or may not put some on the outside. Oh yeah. Bottle of water and those splints and that wood. And I don't have a 9mm on me, so that. I don't have any magnum rounds on me, so I'll put that in the chest. I'm not tempted to use it. Okay, so let's go ahead and run back to Castle MacFeely, and we'll grab our iron bars, and we're going to then complete the upper portion of the bunker. The bunker. Alright, so head back up to the road here. Zombie bitch. Die. No, go away. Horde nights tomorrow. It's a little bit of a drive, but I do it, or I did it because I tried to get it as far away, or, you know, not ridiculously far away from Castle MacFeely and that whole compound area, because I have a feeling that that's the source of the instability when we get a big Horde night. Driving in the fog. Damn cactus. Alright. Oh, success. And the forge still just running. So it's still making. Ugh, jeez, only 21 so far. Should have gotten the other one going. Well, let's see, I need 46. That's precisely how many I need. So, we're going to come over to the workshop. Damn it. No clay. And no clay. Okay, well, I guess I gotta wait. Just gonna have to wait. Because I didn't load any of those up for that. Of course, I could always modify my plan. Pretty sure I don't have any iron bars. Should grab that duster though. Because my guy was cold. Oh, look at that. Metal ladder. Oh well. think I'm going to get rid of these boxes here in the living room. Or in the kitchen, I should say. Ugh, it's got a lot of stuff in it. Dang it. So, I guess I'm going to do a little organizing. Probably pretty boring if you're watching, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I think I'll take that leather duster and, let's see, another one. Take those and put them in the bunker. Let me see, this dirt that I got, let's go ahead and put that dirt in there. Nothing else really qualifies as a pre-made item. Turn that off. There we go. Come over here to mech parts. Usually throw springs in there too. Don't need that cotton. Let's see. Gun parts. Oh, that's forged iron. Okay. Don't really need that plant fiber or animal fat. Don't need that sand or that dirt. Nah, I was over by the iron. Whatever. Eggs. Oh. I got white picket fences counts as pre-made items. Okay, throw the stars in there with those. I need to turn my fan on. It's starting to get warm in my room. Gas power tools. Bam. Oh. There we go. So wood. We're losing their... Yep. Things. Excuse me. Okay, so still don't have any magnum rounds. Okay. See where we're at. The hell? Oh, that was as many damn shit. Okay. I didn't even notice that it didn't have any more cube. Dumbass. So. Oh, that's right. That's the last one. Oh, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah, it's out of wood. Snaky. That's out of wood too. I must have accidentally left these on. And you can see how we were able to create Castle MacFeely. Alright, that's gotta cook for a minute. I'm gonna run and grab some water right fast, so I'll be right back, viewers. And the back. Okay, so I got 4 forges, 21, I need another 25. So I'll just make them all do 6. Probably have enough. Oh shoot, I forgot this one needed up the iron. Alright, well, let's see. Fine. It needs a forge or an anvil in there. Fine, we make an anvil. And as you can hear, the zombies outside the wall just impaling themselves on the spikes. Attracted to the heat source here at the workshop. That's scary. There we go. There. Now can you make them? You don't have an anvil either. Silly zombies. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that. I made a bypass. I'm gonna leave that door open. I made a raised walkway platform around the side here. So you don't have to go outside the gate. And you can keep that closed. Forgot I'd done that. That was a while back. Yes, this way. Oh, hello. Okay, thank you. Can you make me 9? Ah, my controller just disconnected. Oh, damn it. There we go. Six. Excuse me. Ah, and this one doesn't have a handle either. Why did that sound close and delicate? She's paranoid. It is a zombie game after all. And I know the walls and spikes of Castle MacFeely have held up now for 349 days. Well, not that many, because didn't have this to start out with, but it's lasted quite a bit of attack. And I think one of these days I'm going to have to go down there and start repairing all those spikes, because they're starting to show signs of wear. Alright, so once I can get my... Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's still sucking in iron. And clay, because it doesn't have much clay. Yay, 2 more. Five more. Let's see, let's go ahead and turn those off. lighting really does affect your frames. Alright. There we go. Oh, I'm going to turn that one off too. Good. Okay, so now we can head back and finish up the bunker. About a day early. And it's raining. Yeah, I hear you zombies out here. What do you think you're doing? Did you die already or what? Whoever thought this little, like, roadway, driveway to the house was a good idea? I don't know. Look at that. Ugh. And just follow the road. I am in a randomly generated world, so it's not an Abyss game or anything. I do have a solo play in Abyss game, and then a lot of the new games that Guy and Kramerzilla and I have started lately, we're doing Navisgane. And the region we've been getting put in most recently is the bottom right-hand corner of the map, down by the mine and the traders there, and then there's that motel. Was that a Motel 8? There at the very bottom before you get to the rad zone. And I like the mine because it has a workbench to start off with, so you don't you can have a workbench there immediately. Excuse me. And also the depth of the mine itself affords some level of protection if you reinforce the upper part appropriately. What I did in mine was I turned it into the workbench area. Really only has like one storage box that's up high, and then the workbench, and then I floored in where it goes down into the mine area itself, and floored that area in, and then put a hatch in it, because since the zombies can't dig down, if they do break into that structure that's there, and they try to come to where that, where I'm at, where the ladder is, they'll just be walking around on top of the hatch. Dog. Get away from the dog. So, I need to watch my fuel level. I'm already down to 8%, but I should have enough fuel to get to the bunker. Hopefully that crazy dog's not still chasing me. And there's the first. Okay. Looking good. Alright. So I'll throw a couple of those in the box for any friends. I forgot to put those away. Yeah. Throw one of those in there since we got a Magnum. If anybody wants to shoot a Magnum, they can. I'm gonna go throw this on since my dude's apparently getting cold. Okay, now the iron bars. Nope. So I'm gonna have to do this from the ground. Come on. Are you kidding me? I guess that's the way they gotta be. But it'll let it attach that way. Unbelievable. Am I missing something? Huh, that's bizarre. Hey, welcome viewer. Thanks for watching. I am just now on to day 350. It is 1:30 in the morning. And I'm finishing up my Bunker of Fun tribute to that guy. Putting up my anti-spider monkey barricade right now. Okay. And there we go. So I just picked a random spot out here up north, up by this lake. There's Castle MacFeely, there's our usual trader, there's the Great Pyramid complex. So we're just due north of that. And the entrance is slightly different than that, guys, where I have these bump outs. Let's go ahead and go inside and I can show you. I have these bump outs and you'll see that the ground level on these bump outs is all arrow slits. And it's also polished stainless because you get crawlers and stuff like that. I don't want them busting through. And then, yep, the only piece of wood in here is a ladder. And here we go. Look at that. And then I've got these handy dandy ladder steps to get up on top of the lights in case you wanted to stick your neck out even further and shoot them. And then of course, look at that, that's fucking sick. You can actually just stand right here and just blast them when they come to the door. I love it. I love it. So, I was wondering if you could actually put grating on the lights and protect them. So let me see, how does that work? It wouldn't work. Yeah, and it's snowing. Far enough north to get snow. Cool. Let's see. Do I want to finish? No, I don't want to finish the way I'm here. Alright. It's not Christmas. Don't need the snow. Do have arrow slits all the way around on the upper level so you can shoot, excuse me, at the undead as they come marching forward. And let's see. Put a couple more first aid kits in there. And some TNT back in there. Now all I need is for tonight. You know, we could probably use in here as a campfire. What do you need for that? Eight small stones. We'll put it right. There you go. In case you get cold and want to cook something. Excuse me. Well, now we just have to wait for 2,200 hours. So, why don't we just go do a little exploring? Let's see, town is that way. You know what? I think I'm just going to go on foot. Shoot, little house. Ooh. And a hunting knife book, yeah. Nothing in the closet. Don't need those. Come on up, Mr. Man. You still have a little bit of time. Oh, it's 4 o'clock, I see. 4 o'clock, 4:03. And he comes out from underneath the bed and stretches and gives me that look that says, hey, it's 4 o'clock. Are you going to take me out or what? It's amazing how his timing is just impeccable. Yeah, we still have probably another half hour or 45 minutes, baby. We got to get through this Horde night. I'm not going to stop the broadcast. So you just can just chill. You're still waking up from your nap anyway. Ah, so annoying. There. The sham way. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Nah, I don't need no silver trophies. Always take empty jars. Scrap plastics. Oh. No. No. Don't need no kittens. Okay, don't need the lime or that anymore. Or the wood. Take the vitamins. Okay, that's getting annoying, so I'll do this. Yeah, an alchemy station. Hey there, little crawler. At the max level. Oh, I see where you're at. Come on, icky, gooey mess, you crazy zombie. Mm. No guns. Oh well. Did I hit these already? Must have. Okay, well that was a pretty successful raid of the popping pills. Yep, I'll take 2 more bottles of water. Sadly, I don't really need duct tape. Interesting. Should probably go back to the bunker, I guess, and then load, because I'm out of space. And I think I will hop on the mini bike. See, beaker. I only need 1, so I had 4. Whatever. Oh, there's a sniper rifle in one of those. I remember picking that up. Cool. Another sniper rifle. It always works. Okay. Oh, it's a prison. Oh, hello, zombies. Hmm. I just never understood how they got the inmates in there. I don't really feel like chipping through all that crap. Ooh, they actually had something useful on them. Ah, too bad I don't have a wrench on me. I think I could just disassemble that and take it. The only thing I know that makes that running noise is a Urukai. A crawler going up a ladder. Wow. Alright, well, let's see what else is in this town. It's like a lone survivor. Or somebody tried to set up a settlement. Oh, fall store, huh? Hmm. Yeah, I don't think so. I think what we'll do is we'll just make some frames right fast. Hmm. What a mishmash. Okay. Bitch. Try sneaking in after me, huh? Well, I guess there really isn't much else here. Huh, I want to... Ooh. Hey, Daddy. That's oil in there. That's water. Oh, man. Oh, there's nothing. It's like hollow. Huh. I was holding it up. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Stupid tower. Oh, hey, look, it's a crawler. a minute more, brother. You'll be okay. Clean the eyeballs. Hold on. Don't you start getting fussy with me. Sorry, viewers, it's very boring to just see me standing here, but staring at the sky, no less. But when your puppy dog gives you a window of peace to clean his unruly eye-mong, then you take it. Okay. Plus Fortnite's not too far off. Okay, let me see. We came up from on the other side there. Hey, level 145. Garage. Crack a bit. Dang. What was that? I already have that, of course. AK-47. Yeah, well, gunsmithing's now 68. Well, yeah, may as well. I already got some. Oh, Miles, settle down. Boo. 2 empty cans in the fridge. You dick. Damn things are moving. Bzzz. Ballast going on. Nice. Got that. Read that a long, long time ago. But it helps with armor smithing. Okay, so go and go back to the bunker. And here comes that orange sky. Okay, we'll park the mini bike right about here. Excuse me. Got some more mini bike baskets for the mini bikes that don't have them. Go and keep that sniper rifle on us just in case. And so I'll go ahead and feed and water myself right fast. Alright. And let's let the Horde night begin. Don't know which way they'll come from. We shall see. Yep. There comes our first contestant, a dog. Oh, overheating now. Come on in, folks. Come here, nurse. Die, zombies, die. So far, they're all coming, aside from the southeast. We're not going to get any landmine hits tonight. Really, dog? In the nuts. Die. Ooh. Yep, I hear a cop zombie. Yep, there he is somewhere. Get away from that door. There's the cop zombie. How am I wet? That's close. Yeah. Essentially by a big window. How are you stuck on that? Off the door. Door's not for zombies. It's for humans. There's an Urukai. I haven't seen you yet. Another cop zombie. There it is. Hey, shit, you can get me through that? Damn. Yay, level up 146. Another one. Dog. Get away from me, dog. Another cop zombie. Can you tell by that? hey, you can loot through that. Yeah. Anything? No. I thought I left some more ammunition in here. I guess not. I'm getting low. There's the spider zombies. So here, I'm gonna come up top. Alright, you guys stacked up there. Jeez Louise, so many dead bodies there, I'm not even really hitting them. Guys on the floor. There we go. Yeah, got that guy. These guys are stuck on dead bodies. Still hear some... There's one. Stop mice. Anybody else? Oh, I hear a couple coming. Dang it. Switched back to the old shoddy, that John Gotti. And here come a few more contestants. What, you're just gonna walk on by this tasty meal in a sardine can? Ew. Hi, buddy. Come over here. You must be confused. Alright, well, that's pretty much Horde Night 350. Appreciate y'all watching and seeing the new bunker. That guy, bunker inspired bunker. And let's see what I have. Nope. Look at that door. We beat the shit out of that door. That's okay. Excuse me, that's why I have a little force here, so I can just go ahead and repair it. Hold on. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna take my doggy for a walk, and I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching the broadcast. Give it a like and a follow.